Alright, chicken experts of the internet. This is my chicken setup, my backyard chicken setup. I got their run area over here. They got some water and some calcium and some food and some stuff to play in and crawl under and jump on and roost on if they want to. This is the new chicken coop that I just finished building. I built this myself from Home Depot. It's my own design. Give me your opinion in the comments, but let me just give you the tour here. The chickens aren't, it's kind of the middle of summer in Texas. It's like upper 90s in the day. We're probably going to get above 100 here in August, but they haven't been sleeping in here, and I'm trying to figure that out. I scooped them up one night and put them all in here, and then they stayed in there for the night and then left. But oh, we might be laying an egg. Sorry, Skeeter, I didn't mean to interrupt. Are you having fun? They are laying in here. They are hanging out. Oh boy, they pooped all over that egg. But they are laying eggs in here. They like it for that, but they are not roosting in here. I got this roosting bar that I've got installed here in between a couple of screws. I got a couple more screws here. I had another roosting bar here that went all the way across, but I moved it in here just because they weren't sleeping in here. I thought maybe just because it's so hot they wanted just maximum ventilation from the outdoors. Now there's a little bit of ventilation in here. It has the angled roof, so I'm assuming the heat's going to rise to the highest point inside here, and then on either side I've cut this slit, and as you can see, some of these hornets have moved in. I don't know if they're part of the problem or not, but I'll take care of them today. Anyway, I've got this access panel here, and that's for kind of cleaning it out and just having access from the side. And then this panel is intended to be just egg retrieval access. I need to move this. There we go. So it just opens up like this. There's my girl there. Yeah, you're hot, aren't you? We're gonna have to get you some ice water. And so yeah, you just retrieve the eggs. I'm gonna put nesting boxes kind of in the back here that back up to the back of the coop. So hopefully the eggs will always be just right there when I open this door. And I think I also need to adjust this one. Oh, it worked. And then you might notice that it's quite tall, and the top half is kind of where the chickens are intended to be. I may change this design, but the whole idea behind the lower section here, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but you open this up. The idea here is to just kind of cover all of that plywood with paver stones, like 1 foot by 1 foot paver stones. And then I've got a heat lamp in here, and it's going to just radiate down onto the paver stones, and it'll heat those up and retain that heat. This is for the winter. This is just my heating plan for the winter months. And then that heat will then radiate up through this floor, and the floor is just hardware, what's it called? Hardware cloth? Wire mesh with a sort of thick sheet of plastic on top of that, and then on top of that is all the wood shavings you saw a minute ago and the chicken. So, and then, you know, because everybody always says, oh, if you put a heat lamp in your chicken coop, it's going to fall down and break and fall into the wood shavings and be a real fire hazard. And I figured, well, if I cover this in, you know, concrete, paver stones, or bricks or whatever, you know, if the bulb falls down and shatters into a million pieces, it won't be a fire hazard because you can't set a brick on fire. But anyway, but I've never, this just got built, so it hasn't seen winter yet. I don't know how effective this plan is actually going to be. I might have to set up some thermometers and take some measurements, and I've got it up on blocks here, keep it up off the ground so the water from the ground doesn't wick into the wood, and I've used pressure treated lumber on the bottom section, which will also prevent some moisture from getting up into the wood. And then I painted the whole thing. I'll probably give it another coat of paint too. Oh, probably should show you the front if I can. At the moment, it's just this one 10-inch by 12-inch cut. I don't know if I can push the phone through. Oh, I can't turn it though. I'll come in this way. Okay. Yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. There you are. Hi, Princess. You have a good lay, okay? Alright, well, tell me what you think, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.